No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the bitches. Wanna play tough and wanna hate this. Welcome in everyone, hit that subscribe button. How y'all doing? And we're gonna do a bunch of reactions today. I'm still trying to cover the whole Kendrick Lamar 5 Grammys, well-deserved winning whole night. Got a bunch of stuff I need to get through, but while we're here, we got some other people giving their insight onto everything that's happened. We got Kendrick is dancing on Drake's grave, which he is right now, literally. And this picture don't help. So I'm looking at this picture, you know. Kendrick kind of got that look like, yo, bro, you get the hands around from me, bro. If you don't move your... Yeah, Drake looking like he trying to sun somebody in this picture. You can see where it all started. You know where I'm coming from. But no, let's go, man. Let's see what's happening, bro. We're going to have a lot of content relating to what's happening at the Grammys. And I think Super Bowl just around the corner. So it's going to be crazy right now. Dancing on his grave is an understatement. Yo, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. If y'all are new, welcome in and let's go, man.
Well, guys, it actually happened. Things somehow got worse for that man Drake, as Kendrick continues to dance on his grave with little to no effort. There is no way that Drake anticipated a Grammy sweep for the man himself, Kendrick Lamar, winning 5 total Grammys for the hit record, diss record, Not Like Us. The world laughed on as the crowd shouted in unison,
Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. So
that was diabolical. That was diabolical. The Grammys were petty for that. Like, they cut that certain part of that song to play that. It looked like Kendrick was taking this time getting up to the stage just for that part to hit. And then they cut the song. Yo, fam, I'm telling you. Grammys are sending a message to Drake. No matter how big you are, you're not bigger than the system.
Man, to be honest, some of these P. Diddy enthusiasts need to sit down because they are on that very same shit. Somewhere from a dark cave, Drake is tweeting out from a burner account how he's ready to move past the fakeness of award shows.
Guys, the Heart Part 6 should have won all the awards. That Epstein angle was what he expected. He didn't mess with no teenage girl. And he knew if Kendrick opened his mouth, they'd hand him a Grammy.
Really though, Kendrick would go up there and thank God, DJ Mustard, and of course the city of Compton for helping him achieve this.
we're gonna dedicate this one to the city.
In total, Kendrick now has 21 Grammys, and he could have had 2 more had Macklemore not robbed him for Best Rap Song and Best Rap Album back in 2014.
And the Grammy goes to Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
I mean, I love thrift shopping and thinking I'm gay in the 3rd grade as much as the next guy, but this was pathetic, and it led to a very embarrassing text message exchange from a man who was in an impossible situation. This is why some people now say that Kendrick gets all the Grammys because they face so much backlash from that situation. Either way, people noticed quite a few things going on in the crowd that night, like Taylor Swift screaming the words to Not Like Us at the top of her lungs. Beyonce.
Y'all didn't see that angle. Yo, Taylor was really checking out to this, you know. Hold up there. Well, go Taylor. Yo, that's our boy, bro. She happy for a boy.
To Not Like Us at the top of her lungs.
She's definitely... Hey!
Beyonce looking extra happy the elimination of Drake continues, and Dr. Dre and Drake's alleged baby daddy, Lucian Grange, aka the head man at UMG, high-fiving after Kendrick was announced the winner, leading to a lot of conspiracy theories, but I just think that California took the W, and UMG is very petty.
Hey.
Most people do not take well to mocking their culture or their...
Yo, it wasn't no jokes when he had that part there from Sixth Sense, you know. I see dead people. Yo, bro, dancing on that grave right now. His afterlife spirit is just floating somewhere out there in the shadow realm.
their business, and I don't think that LA liked the Snoop or Tupac AI, much less coming at Kendrick in the first place. So this kind of became like a California versus Drake fight, which was an element that kind of flipped the whole situation on its head. I mean, it's gotten to the point where you have kids at the Grammys going up to Drake's dad, mocking him, singing Not Like Us in his ear. And for those of y'all who were wondering, this is actually the second and only other time that someone has won a Grammy for a diss record, since LL Cool J did it with Mama Said Knock You Out. But that was definitely a lot less scathing than the bloodbath that occurred here, and Kendrick continues to play the head game.
Hats off to Kendrick, well deserved, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, well deserved. Nobody could be talking about bots and all this crap, yeah. And when he went up there, I think he just lost his aunt the night before. So he's very composed, very calm, talking and fighting through the tears and pain out here doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? The man came out here in a Canadian tuxedo. Yo, Kendrick petty, man. He petty. Yeah, he don't even write into this. He letting you know, like, he petty.
Games, wearing what some call a Canadian tuxedo too.
Yeah, look like. No, I ain't already seen this. This is the second time this happened. I'd say something in a reaction, yeah. And then I go and press pause. And like not even 5 seconds later, the guy's covering the same thing I said. But no, Canadian tuxedo, because I did a reaction before, so I know. You know what I'm saying? The jeans and the denim jeans, bottom jeans, top, you know what I'm saying? That's, yeah. He's being petty.
The event, Jaden Smith on the other hand wore whatever the fuck this was, and we won't even talk about what was going on with Kanye.
Yeah, well, I know what's happening with Jaden Smith. Somebody need to go talk to them Smith kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think they need somebody to talk to, bro. You know what I mean? Kanye, I don't know what to say with Kanye, because, you know, a lot of stuff Kanye was saying and y'all try to make out he was crazy, and a lot of it had some truth, substance to it. You know what I'm saying? I just think Kanye is in his old world. I didn't really agree with him having his girl showing up literally butt-ass naked. Like, might just wrapped her in some cling film. You know what I'm saying? Like cut out the bottom of a glass and just put it over her, you know what I mean? And just tell her, like, Kanye different, bro. I don't even want to be throwing no shots because sometimes people are ahead of their time. You know, maybe I'm just behind on fashion. But I was like, yo, bro. But no, man, let's go.
His wife. All I'll say is, man, the torpedoes. Jesus Christ.
If you rap against Kendrick, you will lose.
Oh,
This man does this.
so Kendrick killed Drake. He's dead.
Yeah, for now.
And we gotta be honest, this might be the worst aged lyric of all time. Like, yes, Bozo, he got 5 Grammys on your head top dissing your ass. Which is literally 100% of the total Grammys Drake has in his 16-year career. And it was all in the name of him getting packed up.
Get one of these, you know, and I got it, man. It's like, when does it stop? You know, does it stop? Why is it happening? Like,
man, you ain't getting no
and
more.
that's not to even consider the Grammys that Kendrick could win with his album GNX next year. And I know that shit is popping off because I have friends who never listened to Kendrick.
I heard the GNX album was not up for Grammys because it beat the cutoff date for the Grammys, so all the albums or music that's meant to come out. So the GNX album will be up for the next Grammys. You know what I'm saying?
Like that tell me they love records like Luther, TV Off, and Squabble Up. The other thing is, this all tells me that this song will indeed be played at the Super Bowl. I noticed the instrumental from Not Like Us playing in promotional material during the AFC and NFC Championship games.
Halftime show, catch Kendrick Lamar at the top of his game. It's February 9th, Odd Fox.
So I already
Yo, fam. They have it on the advertisement. Nah, it gotta be played now. That Super Bowl giving the biggest middle finger to DRAKEISHA 6ix9ine. DRAKEISHA! They're literally telling you and your little suit. We dare you take us to court. That's what they're saying.
figured that UMG wasn't scared enough of Drake's lawsuit to not allow it to happen, and in my mind this really solidifies it. I mean, they straight up played the word PDF for everyone to hear. You know, if Drake could take a couple of his
Oi.
missteps back, he would. He truly underestimated this dude who is a sick, sick man. And I promise them playing, "Hey Drake, I heard you like him young," in front of all his peers, and later this week, all of America and the world as they sing along, is not how he thought this thing was going to
Oi.
end. He was begging that man to drop, as was his lapdog.
Fight back, Kendrick!
Oh, when he said, you know what I mean, as big as the Super Bowl, Kendrick said, yeah, bet. Okay.
Fight back! What is it gonna take for this?
I'm not even going to talk about Akadiddy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, Akadiddy here was, yo, yeah, and then that's, I hear man's taking people, trying to get people's reaction channels striked and stuff if you say anything bad about him in relation to that, you know, that underage.
This nigga to drop. This is Kendrick fans. Oh, well, listen, you gotta realize you gotta give Kendrick time. I thought we were squabbling. Man, that boy just in the room just hitting his head with a number 2 pencil trying to figure out what to write, nigga. I keep saying he make moments, he don't make great disses. Drake on his head again, and I'm also hearing he might catch a 3rd one before he drop. For real, for real.
Yeah, Obi ho niggas is dick riders. Tell them
And now recently, Drake has started his tour in
aged well.
Australia called the Anita Maxwin Tour. And come on guys, what's up with the marketing?
Bro, seriously. I'll send this another reaction. I'm going to put my playlist for reactions. Y'all can check out my other reactions I did before this year. But seriously, what's up with this? What's up with this mascot? This doll that looks like its main audience base is between the ages of 3, 2, and maybe 9, 10. But which grown man is going to have a kid's doll as their promo for their tour coming up? I'm man, don't people have a PR team or some, you know, like your fam, this might not be a good idea. Just saying how the world is shaped and what's going on right now, especially after your beef with the boogeyman. This might, yo, bro.
It's like this dude is allergic to reading the room. And it's Drake, so the guy is going to still be selling out shows anywhere he goes, especially internationally where they do not get this opportunity often. The crowd look like a good size. I believe these are 10 to 15,000 seat venues he is set to perform in, and he will still pack them, and his streams will still be astronomical. Now what is sad is the fact that he continues to play the victim after getting his ass whooped, showing up to the first show with bullet holes cut into his black hoodie. God damn, the dude looks angry.
I saw this, man, in my last reaction I did today, man. Like, yo, fam. Then he had the Scarface on the back of the shirt. I was like, yo, don't. Us old school legends who watch Scarface, Al Pacino, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that, man. Playing the victim right now. And then he was there talking to the crowd. I'm going to walk into the crowd. Something, man, it was all cringe. I was trying my best not to cringe through the reaction.
And sad, like he doesn't even want to be there. The same guy who loved sneak dissing for the last decade is now like a professional victim at this point. He's out there performing, changing lines about LeBron.
That's just LeBron.
And overall, the guy is acting so sad. And the bullet holes are just so damn overdramatic.
Man, he looked
and what's
depressed.
up with this Dr. Seuss ass Instagram caption he posted? Those are some damn middle school bars, my guy.
In case you didn't know what you were coming to tonight, my name is Drake. The year is now 2025.
This is cringe.
And no matter what, Drizzy Drake is very much alive, and that's all thanks to you.
That was
And it
alright,
seemed like
but what he
being
was saying
famous and
after
well
this
loved
was all-
among his celebrity peers was one of the most important things to this man, and now that he has this massive stain on his reputation, most people will never perceive him in the
Yo,
same way again. Don't
sad
get me
word, bro.
wrong, the numbers will
Diabolical
always be
behavior.
there, but something has clearly changed, and it's all over his face that he knows it. For Kendrick, he leveraged this whole situation, the slaying of the beast, and I've never really seen anyone have a year quite like his. Maybe 50 Cent back in the day, but that was just a whole different era. You know, I see a lot of Kendrick's old music now being discovered by a ton of people. I just think some people were not really aware of him besides like his smash hits like Alright and Humble, and you get into some of the deeper cuts and you're like, damn, this is where the real fire is. I mean,
I'll admit, I ain't got no shame. I'm honest. I'll be one of those people. I only knew a few of the hits. I didn't really delve into a lot of Kendrick. A lot of features, you know what I'm saying, where he was featured with other artists and stuff like. I don't know if you really call it mixtapes. But, you know, I knew a good amount. But then as I dwelled deeper into his catalog, I realized, oh, I don't know nothing. So I had to update my knowledge when it came to hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, get back on my grind. But no, let's roll, man. I agree. I put my hand up.
I've been listening to him since Good Kid, Mad City, so for around 13 years. And he's always been one of my favorite rappers, as was Drake for a long time. Just as I got a little bit older, and especially after I left college, I really felt more in tune to the messages that Kendrick was putting out. I even said this 2 years ago when I was having a conversation with Danny Brown.
What was your favorite album this past year that came up?
I like the Kendrick album. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys, Drake was great, but after a while, a lot of his work just got to be very redundant to me, and I mainly tapped out after Scorpion. And by the way, UMG still finds Drake's lawsuit to be total nonsense. Even 50 Cent, who was in Drake's corner for a long time, who had brought up this list of his enemies,
this is the op page,
had to admit that the lawsuit was dumb and that Drake had benefited from the same luxuries of record promotion in the past.
You cannot work without a plan. It has to come out and be orchestrated properly for you to have the hit. That's why I'm gonna say, look, when you talk about Drake suing the Universal, they did everything Drake saying they did. They did it, but they did it for Drake too. Doing that.
I would have to think that almost all rappers have to be against
50 real on that one, like your fam. They did it. Drake is right. But then they did it for him for the last 15 years. Bro, if you don't shut up. That's what UMG's doing to him. You little snip, yo. They'll make us put you in the corner and time out, bro. No, you can't sit on the chair. Stand up and face the wall.
him taking this to litigation, because most of them are going to be in favor of being able to say whatever they want on
hit me down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know your opinion. How do you feel? You know, I mean, like, this is what it is at the end of the day, but I don't think there's no coming back for him. I think he's more than dug his grave to the point where everybody's dancing on his tomb. Like, we all out here smoking that DRAKEISHA pack. And even if you ain't smoking, you smoking that DRAKEISHA pack. Tekashi 6ix9ine no more, you know what I'm saying?
The record without a possible defamation lawsuit being served to them. Because that's the precedent that could be set here, and just because Drake has chosen to sue UMG and not Kendrick directly, doesn't mean that other people who don't necessarily have the resources to try and fight the machine will, and so they will in turn sue his fellow rappers. Now in their response, UMG basically says that Drake is being a sore loser, attempting to violate their right to free speech and free expression, while also trying to limit the distribution of the song Not Like Us. They also claim that Drake didn't even know enough to file this petition in the right court, and they deny all the claims he has made against them, and they also want to turn the situation around and have him pay all their legal fees and costs associated with defending themselves in this situation. So we are still going to have to see what happens with this Texas petition, and also
just throw this thing out, bro. Yeah, they're gonna throw this out because this is, yeah. As I said, there could be truth behind it, and it could be exposing a dark side of record labels. But at the same time, it's like, you ain't here doing this for the sake and benefit of all artists. You're doing this for yourself after you have benefited from the set system that's put you where you are today, with how many billions of streams on different songs, even to your Grammys that you won, was helped due to this exact same thing you're trying to take them to court for. Man, get out of here, man. You know
this other defamation lawsuit that you still have going on. I just think ultimately this is very similar to a Michael Jordan versus LeBron conversation for this generation of rap. LeBron is Drake, He put up the most numbers, he smashed all the records, and dominated the game. But he did lose a majority of the championships he went to, so that hurts his perception. People don't think he has that killer instinct. Kendrick is more like Michael. Less body of work, but people consider his resume flawless because when it came time to win, he got it done. Both Kendrick and Michael also rely on a mystique to drive their GOAT narrative, while Drake and LeBron are both more in your face with their accomplishments. I guess I'm just saying, no matter who you think is the best, we got to see the two top guys go head to head, and it was fucking incredible. And I really just cannot reiterate it enough that this whole situation likely would have came and gone by now, had Drake not continued to act like such a sore loser every step of the way. But we're gonna see what happens. He does have some sort of collab project coming out with Party Next Door.
Hey, I heard that as well. He's coming out with an album with Party Next Door. Like, fam, it took you losing a battle, losing your career, literally getting buried, to allow Party Next Door to come out with an album. And not even an album by himself, you know. You gotta put yourself on the album as a collab with him. Like, for real, for real. Because you ain't confident enough to bring an album on your own. At the same time, you don't want him to come out with his album. And you know what I mean? It kind of blows you out the water, makes you look like trash. I mean, he's been writing most of your shit as well, too. Let's not forget that. You only bring artists in to leech off of their talent. So I'm like, nah, fam. Let Party Next Door do his thing right now. You know what I mean? Like, don't be trying to jump on that. And you might just cup his whole launch week.
On Valentine's Day. So we're gonna see what type of numbers that thing does. I mean, I think it could be pretty big.
I mean, if y'all want to see me react to it when it drops soon. Yeah, because I'm here for the music. I'm here for the music. Let me find out there's a banger on that album. I'm telling you straight now, yo, this shit be flames right now. So yeah, hit me down in the comment section, man. Let me know if y'all want me to react to that when it comes out next week. But until then, man, give me your opinion. What you think about Drake, the I Need a Max Win mascot, him being in Australia, playing the victim. Just give me your general opinions, man. Just hit me down in the comment section and I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Take care, be safe, stay blessed. Thanks again.